There's a fish. Oh, it's a nice bass. What's going on, everybody? Vic from 618 Fishing here, and I'm super pumped for today's video because I'm going to be trying out a lure made by Melosh Fishing Lures, which is a super talented guy. I found him on Instagram a while back. I actually featured his turtle lure in a past episode, but he actually messaged me and wanted to know if I would try out his new Halloween lure that he's making for this Halloween. And I didn't even hesitate. So he actually sent it out. I have not received it yet. It's supposed to be delivered today. So I'm actually going to start off today with his last year Halloween lure that I bought. It is a very, very cool looking undead perch. I'm hoping to not only catch some fish using these really cool Halloween lures, but I'm also hoping to catch my first Florida bass. So I'm gonna get to it and hopefully accomplish that. Well guys, unfortunately, after about 15 minutes of fishing, the weather took a turn for the worse, so we had to call it. But on the bright side, the lure came in the mail, so I'm extremely excited to unbox this thing and see what it looks like. What? This is honestly one of the coolest fishing lures that I've ever seen. So I'm gonna find a different spot and give you guys some close-ups of what this lure actually looks like, because it is seriously incredible. All right guys, first cast with the mummy lure. It's got a really good pop to it, chugs a bunch of water, and the prop in the back has a nice action when I reel it in slowly. It's been a pretty slow day of fishing. Neither Alex or I have gotten a bite. On the other hand though, I'm really digging this mummy lure. I think it's got a great action, but for some reason the fish are just not biting. Oh, I had something go for it. Not sure though, it just went straight down. We have been fishing since 6 o'clock this morning. It is currently 4:30. Getting pretty frustrated at this point because I know this thing's action definitely can catch fish, but for some reason the fish just are not cooperating. And I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. Oh, I just had a strike. No way. No way. I missed it. Darn it. Oh, I had a strike. No. Dang it. Fished for about 13 hours yesterday. Got one for sure blow up, so I'm gonna start out today in the exact spot where I got that one last night, and hopefully I'll be able to catch one. It has come to that time where we are so desperate that we are going to use live shiners. So we are doing the last resort. There's a fish. Please stay on. Oh, this is a nice one. Yes! Finally caught my first Florida bass. See you later, buddy. That's not exactly how I wanted to catch my first Florida bass, but after 13 hours of fishing yesterday and about 6 hours of fishing today without a single fish, I will take that any day of the week. We actually have to leave Florida today, so I'm gonna continue this fishing with this mummy lure when I get back to Illinois, and hopefully the topwater bite will be a little bit better there. Unfortunately, I was not able to catch a bass using this mummy lure while I was in Florida, so I am back in Illinois now. I'm at a pond that has some really nice bass in it. I'm gonna throw this thing around this evening and hopefully catch one. Oh, I just had a strike. No. Whew, dang it. There's a fish. Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on. Oh, it's a nice bass. Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo, doggy! Oh my gosh, you guys. Just caught a bass using the mummy. This thing is awesome. This is unbelievable. So cool. See you later, buddy. I am in complete shock right now, you guys. When I got this thing in the mail, I was pretty skeptical. It looks incredible. It is a piece of artwork. But as far as the action goes, I was a little skeptical. First time out on the water, I was actually super impressed. It's got a really good action. But when I didn't catch anything in Florida, I was honestly very surprised. So I came back here to Illinois. It's a lot colder here, but I was able to catch a bass within the first hour of fishing this evening. So I'm gonna keep fishing, but I'm just so blown away. Over the course of fishing with this lure, I've tried a ton of different retrieves. The one that caught the bass was actually a very slow popping retrieve. I was basically popping it, letting it sit, popping it again after a few seconds, letting it sit, maybe reeling it in a little bit. I actually messaged the guy who made this and sent it to me and asked him what he recommends doing, but he's actually caught a ton of fish using this, and that's what he recommended. So I just try to slow it down as slow as I can get it today, and finally got a bass to hit it. So I'm gonna keep fishing. As you can tell, the sun is setting. I'm feeling pretty pumped. Hopefully I'll be able to catch another. Ooh, I just had something try to eat it. Dang it, it missed. There's a fish. Oh, it's another big one. Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo, doggy! Another nice one. Fish number 2 on the mummy lure. So awesome. See you later, buddy. I want to give you guys some final thoughts on this mummy lure before it gets too dark. And honestly, when I got this thing in the mail, I was blown away. This thing is so cool looking, and the fact that you can catch fish with it, it seriously blows my mind. I didn't doubt that I would be able to. It's got a really good action. It is very versatile. There's so many different ways that you can work this lure. So I would highly recommend you guys go check out Melosh Fishing Lures on Instagram. I'll link all of his information in the description. I own a few of his lures, and it's seriously incredible what this guy comes up with. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys go check him out. But I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I will catch you on the next one. Okay, my propeller just fell off. I don't know where in the world it went.